Hi, 10 farming ideas that could earn you real income in this 2024. There are some 10 farming ideas I brought forward to you as youths, as investors, though you love to invest and put in more efforts in the farming industry, since farming is the backbone of the economy. In this video, let me just take you through 10 sources of income in farming, not just sources, but 10 ways to earn income in farming. The first we'll look at is selling farm produce. Once you're a farmer, you are being opted to sell farm produce. You get to sell your farm produce being cocoa, coffee, plantain, yam, cassava, rice, whatever product you desire to produce, you get to sell them equally. You can not only sell them, but you could export them. You could easily export your farm produce. So producing, being a producer only in the farming sector gets you to sell your products both nationally and internationally. There are high demands for some farm products like cocoa, coffee, tea. In fact, name them. There are many produce that the people needed in various countries, and really putting your hand to sell your farm produce, that you'll be your producer alone and you're selling your farm produce, will earn you cash more than what you think or imagine. So consider that is the first way to earn income this year. The second, now I'll be talking on selling seedlings. The second way to earn money in farming is selling seedlings. While others produce in order to sell, others produce in order to conserve and reserve, to be able to resell as seedlings to farmer in each farming season. Note that in each farming season, products are being sold to farmers. Farmers buy products, being seedlings of plantains, of suckers of bananas, being rice, being granules, being each cash crop you want to invest with. People sell those seedlings, so you could decide to go into farming just to produce, just to plant, harvest, dry them up, and conserve them in order to resell as seedlings. The third way to make money in farming is poultry farming. You've heard about poultry farming. We get to eat chicken every day. We eat fowls every day. We sell them in restaurants. We eat them in parties. We eat them at home. Each event is always there. So investing in poultry helps you to be able to do, in fact, diversify trade. Why do I say diversify? Because with poultry farming, the first event you have to do is to sell eggs. You not only sell eggs, but you sell also the young chicks. You sell the young chicks. After selling the young chicks, the next is being able to sell the chicken itself. You got to sell the chicken itself. So doing poultry farming is a great source of income. People are into it. If you want to have the knowledge, you could see on educators that train on poultry farming. You could do poultry farming with little or no knowledge about it. The fourth ways to earn income in farming is beekeeping. Beekeeping, be able to sell bees, honey. If you could keep bees, if you can keep bees, you can be able to sell their product, which is honey. And honey is highly substituting sugar right now in the market. People prefer to go natural on honey other than consuming sugar. Due to diabetes and health related issues, more and more people are interested in consuming honey. So entering into bee farming in order to produce honey, that is cash, and it's very interesting, and you could earn cash. You could employ people. If you don't want to do it alone, you could employ people in it. Before we continue in our video, please click on the subscribe button to get more info on finance with Magdalene. I'm teaching on knowledge not only in our current situation, but even in the future, to be able to empower the youth and to be able to make you self-dependent and not reliance on an individual. Let's quickly dive on the sixth way you could earn money online. The sixth way is raising goats for profits. Yes, there's large consumptions of goat's meat due to overbreeding or hybriding of some products. People are interested in going into goats. It has little or no expenses in in rearing goats. There's little or no expenses in rearing goats. They just eat the grass. Grass, salt water, grass, salt water, grass, salt water. Whereas these are things you just get from the society. You spend zero franc, zero expenditure, and you earn large sums of money, because to sell them is really, they are really high on demand and their costs are also relatively high. The seventh way to earn money in farming is pig rearing. To be able to rear pigs, people are looking forward to pig, to be able to have pigs and sell them, to be able to consume them in special occasion. So if you're interested, try pig farming and your first cash. Pig is relatively expensive. It's relatively expensive, either nationally or internationally. To consume it is relatively expensive. So investing in it is a thumbs up for you. The eighth is selling. The eighth is fish farming. Fish farming. What is fish farming? Fish farming is you being able to manage fishes and all that. But for that, you need the skill. You need training in order to go into fish farming, because you need to know how long fish survive in the water. Do you need to change their water constantly? What are the types of food they eat? So you need to know all this basic knowledge on it before thinking of fish farming. It's a good farming idea, but get acquainted, have a knowledge, not just an online message, not just an online knowledge, but an offline tutorial, practical, an offline practical for you to work with. The ninth way of earning money as a farmer is rice farming. We get rice farming. Not only rice farming, you could do, oh, people eat rice. At least 1/3 of the world eat rice daily. At least 1/3 of the world eat rice daily. So you investing in a farmland to cultivate rice will earn your cash. People get to import countries. Some countries are importing billions and tons of rice. Be a producer. Don't only be a consumer this year, but be a producer of rice. The last but not the least is snail farming. Snail is one of the most nutritious meal well across the world. People, it's a high demand that people want to really know. They really want to take advantage of it. So consider snail farming and putting your best in it. Snail, little or no knowledge is needed about it. You just need one or two to start it, and you earn real cash. So these are some of the knowledge I brought to you. For those who are thinking, why should I invest in agriculture? Well, if I invest in agriculture, will I be successful? If I invest in agriculture, will I make money? So these are some hidden ways that farmers do make money. Farmers do make money in these hidden ways, and you could adapt to it to work really well. Please subscribe and like my videos, and see you in the next